New people don't know that. Then some places, you will only keep this in Jerusalem, where I choose to place my name. They can't distinguish the difference between the clean and the unclean. And teach them to your children and your children's children. Basically, when the Most High woke me up, y'all remember this. When the Most High woke me up, I learned, I studied, and I began to teach my family. Because we're commanded to. Men, you're commanded to teach your family. No, we just gonna come to Shabbat class. I ain't teaching y'all nothing. That's wrong. Hats off to the men that teaches their family. Hats off. Teach your children and your children's children. We got to explain to them in our homes. It's going to be your job, men, to teach your family. Older women, yep, you should teach younger women. What are we talking about? We're talking about a lifestyle of teaching. Because if not, we all forget his word. We go about our daily business. Look, outside the land, especially us, in captivities, working, and all this other stuff, all these distractions, we go through all of this. And we forget. We got to keep teaching it. This is why I began to teach. I began to teach my family. And then something happened. While teaching my family, time went by, started a YouTube channel. The Most High moved upon me to start the YouTube channel. Videos started coming up. And Yahuah commanded me at that time to teach statutes and judgments that you might observe them in the land of your captivity. Nope. New people, you got to get this. This is what Bible teachers in Babylon can't teach you. These are verses they leave out. This was something I learned in my personal life, studying for myself. And I saw them teaching lies, leading people astray, not bringing out key verses that they need to know in order to save their lives. That they may live. Observe them in the land which you cross over to possess. So there's a time will come. He will change your teaching from teaching your family only, and he will do something else. Things that are said, they've been directed by him. What does Psalms say about it? What does Psalms have to say about this? Psalms 94:12. Barak is the man whom you instruct, O Yahuah, and teach out of your Torah. Barak is the man who the Most High instruct and teach out of the Torah. Now, this man, he's teaching it the way the scriptures say to be taught. There are no strings attached. He's doing what the Most High say do. When it came to the YouTube channel, he gave me commands and instructions concerning the channel before any video went up. One of the commands, don't argue with the people online. Don't argue with the people online. This was one of the commands, one of the instructions. You won't see me arguing, calling names. And when people come, want to fight and argue, they get blocked. That was one of the stipulations. Follow him. So I realized, man, he telling me not to fight with people. I see all these other YouTubers, that's all, they teaching the Bible. That's all they do is fight. You go in the comment section, you say the wrong thing, they throw blows. That immediately tell me they didn't get the instructions I got. But wouldn't it make sense? Why fight with the people? The Most High said, don't worry about the wicked. Because if you don't love this word, he going to consider you to be wicked. He said, don't worry about the wicked. They're going to be uprooted. You're going to look around for the wicked, they're going to be gone. We have to make sure that's not us. That's what we teach. That's life. Why? That you may go into the land and possess it. That's the core teaching of Yahuah Is One. Our example, and we're done here. Our example is Ezra. Of course, we know him to be of the seed of Aaron. He was one of the priests that helped put things back together. Ezra 7 and 10. For Ezra had prepared his heart to seek the Torah. This is the first thing first. I prepared my heart to seek Torah. This is what people shun. Don't y'all know people shun this teaching? They'll shun Ezra. Why? Ezra had to be straight with them. And those men were straighter. They shoot straighter. They were closer to the Most High. The Most High would shoot straight with us. We live in a generation and a time where they feminize the men. And they so sensitive to you got to be very, very careful. I say something I'm like, man, that set him off. That set him off. Even when you're trying to teach them the Most High's word, they get set off. But these men will shoot straight. They're going to be straight with you. Look at some of the stuff Yahushua said. Woo! I wouldn't dare call them you walking dead graves. I wouldn't call them that. But y'all see what Yahushua was saying to them Pharisees. Basically, he's saying they were in their graves. They gone. That's it, son. They gone. They already gone. That's our people. That's most of our people. They're already gone. Yeah, you can walk around, breathe air, and you nothing but a dry bone. The Most High, when he saw, we read about the valley of the dry bone. We don't see that as sought. I had to seek the Torah. Y'all remember all the seeking I did? Y'all saw it. I had to seek this Torah. Not only seek the Torah, Yahuwah, and to do it. Let me highlight this. And to do it. Not only seek it, I had to do it. It's one thing to seek it. It's another thing to do it. Your groups, the Hebrew Israelites, they seek it. They're teaching it. They're in it. They're studying it. They memorize. They got key verses that they must memorize. And when they go to the street, they go to verses. Any question someone comes up with, they use one of the go-to verses. But they're not giving salvation. This is the problem. And they don't do it. They don't teach for free. They're making merchandise off his people. They don't take care of the widow, the fatherless, the poor. They rob them. They don't do it. Ezra saying, what are y'all doing? Stone these men with stones. They robbing the poor. And give me those poor people. And he will start taking care of them immediately. You know, it's a custom in America for single women, single moms, that's it. I'm trying to get the word. It's a custom in America for single moms. It's not a custom over here. That's not something normal over here. To do it and to teach statutes. He had to seek it first, know it first. He had to do it first. These are the things, this is the footstep that I walk in. Here it is. I sought it. I did it. Then the Most High, I had no intentions of doing something like this. I had no intentions of doing a YouTube channel. And to teach statutes and ordinance in Yasharal. He knew this stuff was supposed to be out of Sion come forth the Torah. The problem, new people, you don't know the Most High's word. This is the problem. You don't know his word. The solution, here's the solution. Don't run from the Most High's word. Accept the word. When someone gives you detail, which that's going to stop. That's going to stop. Detailed scriptures, it's time to go to work. What are they going to do? You told me about that, didn't you? She's looking like, I told you. We're trying to give people life. We're trying to show them the way. They don't know the way. And if they don't know the way, they dead. I see people dead, family. I see them as the Most High see them. Oh, dry bones. Oh, drunk. Just got in the borders. Oh, wrong location. You're breached. You're dead. The woman with the question, I'm about to quit and go on and not even mention it. New people. This should have been mentioned earlier. Maybe I did mention it and forgot. New people. When you come here, please, ma'am, sir, sit down, be quiet, learn. Isn't that simple? And not all new people do this. Some new people come here, they sit down, they be quiet. I saw it. And they learn. They learn, then they speak. People want to come here, unlearn, and speak. Then you get the mic and you start speaking and you start saying, wait. You get to talking that spiritual stuff. Whoa. Y'all notice when you stop the people, they keep going? Whoa, wait. Hold it. Man, she was still going. You missed it, didn't you? You didn't miss it. Talking that spiritual talk. We're like, wait. I couldn't get a word in. Man, you sit there and let people talk. They get to talking so much and they end up putting their foot in their mouth. You got to stop them when they start talking crazy. It is the Shabbat. Any other day, okay, we can let you say what you can say it all. The day is Kadash. The day is set apart. The day is for learning. The day is we're going to learn something. And so they have to understand you up under Ezra teaching? Y'all, it take a fool to run from Ezra's teaching. He gonna say, watch this. Pay close attention. Ezra will say something that you are not gonna like. He gonna say something, it's gonna rub you the wrong way. That don't mean run. In the wilderness, let's go ahead and say it. New people don't understand this. They talking about they going to the wilderness. When we get to the wilderness, you don't know what's coming forth in the wilderness. And when it comes forth, it's going to shock and stun you. And you're going to go into shock. What are you going to do? That's why we tell you, you can't handle this teaching. What are you going to do in the wilderness? You're going to hear some stuff you don't like. I began to teach my family. My family heard stuff they didn't like. I saw stuff, it went against our tradition. It went against our custom. This is what I had to teach. This is what we've already learned. That wilderness will go completely against the normal. It will go against everything you were taught just about growing up. Everything. And there will be things that won't set right with you. There are things you're doing now you ain't going to be able to do in the wilderness. Is that right? Absolutely. You ain't going to be able to do that in the wilderness. You're going to be under the rod, Jack. So the worst thing you can do is run from teaching from the Torah and the prophets. What you have to do is give yourself time to learn and grow. The answer is not run from the word. Running from the word. That's what we do. I've seen it too many times. Running from the word. And then they'll tell you, I didn't know what the teaching was about. We in the Bible, you don't know what the teaching is about? At least Christians know what the teaching is about. They want to get to heaven. We don't teach going to heaven, but this is what people, the Torah doesn't say this. The Torah